What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you've been doing well. And do I have something special for you today? Today we have got a new product for my Jeep Mojave. I've got a new front grille. Huge shout out to American Modified for sending this out. We're going to be doing an install video for them today, and we're going to see what kind of new look our Jeep gets from stock factory to aftermarket. Let's open the box and see what we got. So it looks like the grille came completely encased for protection. We've got colored instructions here in a nice bag. We've got a new gasket for the hood. We have some miscellaneous filler pieces and brackets, and we have a wiring harness. I did choose the one that had additional lighting in it, so we have some wiring harnesses for that. All right. Pulling out the grille, it is very nice. There isn't a scratch on it. It looks like it survived shipping just fine. We do have these angry eye cutouts that are illuminated, so these are where for this wiring harness is going to be filling in these two spots here. And it is in a matte black, ready for you to paint, wrap, or color to the match of your vehicle. I'm going to be leaving mine black. I currently have a stock painted bumper, but I'm going to leave this one the matte black because I like how it tones down the front end a little bit and keeps it that traditional Jeep style, if you will. Everything here should be plug and play. Everything here is pretty standard pull in, pull out. So let's get to the install and I'll show you what you need. All right, guys. Unfortunately, my camera stopped working, so I'm going to reverse this a little bit. Obviously, the new grille's installed, but we're going to go over this step by step on how to remove the grille for this install now that it's all done. So first step, we got to come up, undo your latches on each side. And then set your little hood mount. Okay, now that we have our hood opened, come over to either side. As you can see, we have everything installed, but your original grille comes over the top like this. We're removing this clip here, this one here, this one here, and the one that would be here. I already don't worry about that. Once those are removed, which all it takes is a flathead screwdriver, slide it in here and pop it up, remove the center piece, and then the bottom piece will come out. Set those aside. Underneath here, you have one here, all the way across the bottom, and then you have another one right here. Pull straight out, you'll hear them set loose. Should sound like this. And then the whole grille will come out and you can lift and remove it. Inserting is the exact same way. Line up your bottom first, slide them in until you hear them, and then lift this up and over and they'll lock into place. Replace these tabs, slide them in, push down, and they lock into place. And that's how you remove a grille from a stock Jeep. As you'll see, there's a bunch of metal clips on the bottom of here. We're going to remove these to place them on our new grille. And with a screwdriver, they'll pop right off. All right. Once you remove the old bumper, the next thing you do is get your new bumper. Take this bag of clips, replace the clips along the bottom. It also comes with new clips for the top, and it comes with some small screws which can be for filler pieces as well as our wiring harness. Very straightforward. I replaced all the clips already. So now I'm going to get the top clips in, the same positions we took them out, and get this installed and start running my wire. Alright, before I get this put in the vehicle, I'm going to take my wiring harness and connect the two sides together. Just follow the clips. There we go. Now we can go install it. Okay, we roughly set our grill in place. The way I ran our wiring harness, the long side with our positive negative are on the passenger side closest to the battery and the fuse box. The other side is run to the driver's side. The yellow wires are going to go to your blinker. They'll just tap in with some wire taps, and that'll give you your blinker mode. So now we're going to slide this in right behind all of the faces. Just trying to keep my wires up and out of the way. Now this should set right into place, line up with your old tabs, and you'll be able to install the new tabs that came with the kit and then put those retention clips back in. Once you get everything lined up, I prefer to line the bottom up first. You should be able to push in and hear some of them click in, nice and gentle. Just take your time to line up all of the clips so we don't break any. There we go. I'm going to run my wires all the way over to the side, underneath the clip. Go. Now, like I said before, take the new clips, reinsert them into the holes, secure them down, and we can get to the wiring. Okay, once you get all these clips back into place, you'll notice that these two far clips here are not part of the design. So they give you these little filler pieces pre-drilled. They slide underneath and they line up with your clip. So in that bag there's two screws. Slide this underneath, screw them through, and then you can insert your last clip. Repeat the same thing on the other side. Alright, before we wrap everything up, don't forget to install your new weather seal with 3M tape right across this top piece here. I'm going to let this heat up in the sun a little bit since it is winter, and then I will stick it on. It goes just about like that, halfway across. And that'll help seal up your engine compartment from being all dirty. So don't forget to do that, and then you'll be complete. Alright, now we take the wiring. We're going to run this wire all the way back here to the battery. So your yellow wire will tie into your blinker, and your long black wire with your red and black will tie into your fuse box onto any accessory circuit that you can find located on the cap or the cover of your fuse box. So I'm going to run mine, get it all wired in, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, I ran my wires just like the instructions said, black and white to an auxiliary port and the negative terminal. Then the yellow wire just gets wired up into this. I'm not showing the electrical because that's a whole different animal I don't want to be responsible for. But as you can see, the blinkers do work. I will get a much better shot of these blinkers working in the night. The sun is dead to my back right now, making all of this super, super bright. But they are a lot brighter in person than they probably appear on this video. So we'll get some night shots. But this Grille definitely adds a nice mean look to the front of the Jeep, as well as a nice little accent for the blinkers. I'll show you what they look like without the blinkers on because it's a daytime running light. Alright, with the blinkers off, you can tell everything is white. If I get close enough, you can tell they're illuminated. So a nice addition to the Jeep. We'll get some content tonight of what this looks like in the black, but very simple, easy install. Definitely something that you should check out if you're looking to build your Jeep with. All right, thank you for checking out this install. If you found it helpful, please smash that like button. Huge shout out to American Modified for sending me out this Grille. It is a game changer on the look of your Jeep, and I also like the little accent lighting as far as giving it some additional light and accent. Again, I'm going to leave it in this matte black unfinished look, but if you want to paint it, it comes pre-ready to be painted. You've just got to color match the paint you want. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we'll see you out on the trail.